Woo! What up out there, Travel? What up out there, YouTube heads? Travel Wolves in the building. Your boy's back. I know I was out of the office yesterday. I had to do a couple of things, finish up some work, but now I'm free from that. I'm taking a little bit of the day off, and I thought I'd hop on here and chop it up with you guys. So we're going to wait a little while for everyone to come running in as I ring the dinner bell. Ding, 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 ding. And today we're going to talk about passport bros don't tell you why you'll never date a foreign woman. This has been a topic on my mind for a very long time because, see, the passport bros are parasites. They feed off of a lot of men not having direction, looking for direction, and not really having a comprehension of what's going on and what's being what the real world looks like, right? There's a real world, and then there's the world that they're telling you. And the world that they're telling you, it's false. We just had Austin Holman prove that. Austin Holman proved that. See, a lot of you guys think being fit or having muscles or being skinny and tall, that doesn't matter. So stop starving yourself. That doesn't matter. A lot of them will tell you that. Just be in shape. You go to another country, you're gonna date a foreign woman. No, that doesn't help. That doesn't help you at all. That's not going to make her submit, conform, behave, whatever you think you want her to do. It's not going to do that just because you're fit. Just because you're fit. Oh yeah, we're gonna cook in a minute. I was just waiting for some people to roll in. So that's what they tell you, because most passport bros, by definition, they're losers. They're losers. See, in my opinion, if you're over a certain height, like if you're 5'10" to 6 feet and you're skinny or you got body gain, I should never see you in other countries. I should never see you in other countries paying for box. It shouldn't exist. It should be the furthest thing for your mind. And if I see you in other countries, you shouldn't be there by yourself. You should be there with your woman on your arm, your lady, your girlfriend, your wife, someone on your arm. You should never be there by yourself, trying to hunt and pray and give your money away. You should never be there. So I can't understand it. But to me, those guys are losers. If you're skinny and you got muscles and you think that, to me, you're a loser. You're a loser. And everything shows that. Because a lot of these guys aren't even married or have a regular girlfriend. And they try to then they go into the whole, oh man, these hoes is for the streets. No, man, listen, man. No one is for the streets. It's you. See, in a way, what Austin Holman is confused about, he doesn't understand, because he doesn't read, he doesn't have any books. He's not an intelligent person, right? Where he doesn't understand because he hasn't read the right books to understand what's going on. So he's kind of like bouncing back between, it's gotta be because I'm black. It's gotta be because I'm black. And that is a small part of it. But it's also a lot of other things. A lot of other things that these guys would just never obtain. They would never control. They just would never succeed at. You see what I mean? It's a lot of other things. So we're going to talk about all that today. I'm about to get started in another couple of minutes. And while we're waiting, I'm going to go over these comments, man. These comments just keep coming in. These comments are funny, and then someone goes and likes it 4 times. These comments are funny. This guy left a comment on my Travel Wolf channel. This guy right here, if you can see him, this guy right here, I don't know what's up with this guy. He just started trolling me. So at 16 subs, I already got a new troll. I be getting trolls at like 16 subs and like 2 views on the video. I'm phenomenal, man. I really see I have more power than I think, and I'm gonna start exercising that power. So he says to me, "You a joke in Pattaya. You a joke in Pattaya." So, well, let me read the whole thing first. You a joke in Pattaya. We clown you all the time. We know you want a Zoom autograph. You just need to ask. It's understandable that you look up to greatness. Wow. That's greatness? Okay. If that's greatness for the black community, for the black man, we are sorry. Then he says something about you need to start another channel soon. You may need to start another channel soon. I don't know what that means. I'm not trolling you, brother, but you're trolling Zoom for no reason. If you wanted to confront him, why wasn't you brave enough to hit the link on his last show? You could have a conversation and resolve things in a respectful way. Well, let me answer that one. Fuck him. This shit is never going to be resolved. I may have to wait a longer time to be the next slam, but he may get slammed again by me. So keep it up. I may have to wait. Click on the link. What is with this clicking on? Listen here, man. I told you guys already. I don't answer to these niggas. I don't answer to Razor Rays. I don't answer to Zoom Talent. I don't answer to these niggas, bro. I don't. These niggas are never gonna make me feel pressured. They could put 2,000 niggas on me. I'll never feel pressured to answer to them. Ever, never gonna happen. And I got something to show you guys too about this. Because listen, a new rule. If you over 55, I'm 40 something ish. I'm 45 plus. But if you're over 55, I'm not 55, long way from that. But if you're over 55, stay out these YouTube streets. Just stay out these YouTube streets. Don't be making no travel channels. Don't be talking shit. Don't be running up on people. Look, man, it's over for you. It's over for you. You should be in a new frame of life. Okay? Stop with this shit. I mean, I don't know which troll this is. He calls himself OT Made, and he says something about because look, the whole thing is about this is the whole thing about Zoom. He never showed the video from Sunnis, and he got away with it. Y'all just be letting him get away with all kinds of shit. He never showed the more demeaning video of him from Sunnis. He kept it. He probably destroyed it. So right there, he's not a real G. Right there, that goes out the window, and he's also unethical for not showing that. See, he wants to keep putting himself in the best light possible, and it doesn't matter what he does. He's probably going to get slammed and knocked out a couple more times if he keeps it up. But he's irrelevant now. I mean, his brand is dead. It's like we're talking about a ghost. It's like we're talking about Kevin Samuels because this guy's brand is dead like Kevin Samuels. Zuma Thailand's brand is dead like Kevin Samuels, and it doesn't make a point to keep talking about it. But these comments are funny. You a funny guy, OT Made. You a funny guy. You a funny guy. Nothing's ever going to be resumed. Nothing's ever going to be resumed. But I take it as a compliment now that I get trolled with such insignificant subs. I take it as a compliment now. And these guys, they just keep saying the same thing. So now they're going to say about my mother telling me, my mother politely asking me in my house to lower my voice. They're going to talk about that forever now until they find something else. And we're going to make money off of that. That's what I want them to do. I'm going to make money off of that. I got t-shirts coming. I got my mom. We're about to do a bunch of skits. We're going to go ham on it, because it's like, come on. All right, I see. I'm going to sell polos off of it. We're going to go ham on it. Because I see now, I'm not able to think, so I got to use these lower vibrational people to think for me. Okay. So anyway, this guy is funny. He says, I'm a joke in Pattaya. Okay. Actually, I don't know what that means. You guys don't run Pattaya. So how am I a joke? That's the first joke. A lot of them black dudes think they run Pattaya, but they don't. They really have no clue what's going on. They're like 16-year-olds out at a party. They don't know what's going on. They have no idea. I'm not going to talk about it, but there's other shit going on that they don't know about. So I don't know how I'm a clown. They clown me all the time. I don't know how you clown someone who spends money, but okay, because these guys don't spend no money, but I don't know how you clown someone. I don't know how you can say I'm a joke in Pattaya and you clown me all the time where I have my own clothes. I have my own clothes. I have my own private brand. My clothes are tailored. My clothes are custom. My clothes are real. So we're going to talk about all that today because I'm going to be the guy that brings men's fashion back to black men. I'm going to be that guy. A guy like OT Made is running around in a sweaty, dingy T-shirt that he brung from home. You guys are traveling with clothes you brung from home. Understand that. You're not going to a country and buying anything there, not even underwear. You guys are just bringing clothes from home that you done had for 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know how you can be better than a man who has tailored clothes, who has custom clothes. It's another thing that they keep thinking. Listen, none of them dudes, Zoom included, none of them dudes have tailored clothes. So just off of that, I'm in a whole nother echelon above them. Anybody who has, it's a fact, anybody who has tailored and custom clothes as a man is better than any man who doesn't. And that's a fact. You go into the store and buy a little cheap T-shirt and a little cheap Pakistani shirt or some shit like that, or you've been wearing the same shit for 6 or 7 years now. I can go anywhere in the world and have clothes there for me of any style for the season and fitted. The clothes are gonna fit. A lot of these guys, their clothes don't even fit. That's why you saw Zoom on there with a muscle tee. You saw him on the live wearing a muscle tee because he don't got no wardrobe. He don't got no clothes. Even when he's jumping around and doing cartwheels and shit, he's in like some cut off jean shorts and a muscle tee with some water socks on. I mean, I'm just saying, man, like these guys, they got no style. So this is a pretty good, interesting comment. They living in the past. I wasn't brave enough to hit the link on the last show. Why would I hit the link on the last show? I don't understand that. Brave enough to do what? I don't listen, man. These guys aren't brave enough to come out directly at me. I know what they're doing. They still see. This is how I'm playing them. I got the Travel Wolf and I got this channel, so they can't put both of them in the WhatsApp. After this video, I go over to the Travel Wolf and do a live over there and talk more shit. And then they're gonna put both of them in the WhatsApp group. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I beat them. I figured out how to beat them. It took a minute, but I figured out how to beat them. Even when I get on Star Bull, who I beat, I go over there on Travel Wolf and I talk about him so he can promote the channel. See, he knows this. So I could talk about him all day over there. He ain't never gonna talk back. I finally got the last word. I finally beat that obnoxious blabbermouth, blabbing. I finally got the last word. I finally beat him. There's nothing he could do about it. I go on a Travel Wolf after this, talk about him. I say good things about Pattaya. I talk about my pleasant experiences in Pattaya, dating. He'll never repost it. He'll never do anything. He'll never scream. I put in this nigga to work for me and he ain't showing up. He a no-show. You see what I'm saying? These niggas are just not intelligent. They're not intelligent and they can't fight. And I'll talk about that over there on the Travel Wolf. Let me get into why we're here because, again, I provide the solution. I know how to get you to date a foreign woman. I know how to do that. Austin don't know how to do that. Zoom don't know how to do that. BMT don't know how to do that. None of these guys know how to do that. I know how to do that because I've done it all the time. I've had real women that I was dating. Even now, this one girl in Thailand that I was dating, she hit me up telling me I'm still her daddy. She ain't asking me for no dough. She still loves me. Let me see if I can show you without. Damn, I can't really show you without showing her. I don't want to show her face. Let me see if I can let me see if I can screenshot it. Let me see if I can edit out some of this stuff for you so you guys can't, because you guys you niggas go up in the followers and everything. I don't even want you to be over there harassing her. I don't want you to be harassing her. Here we go. Look, ain't asking me for no money. Ain't asking me for no money. Look, okay. This is from her last night. I ain't been talking to her. This is from her last night. Okay. I still love you and wait for you to come back to me. I miss you very much. You are my daddy. Okay. Okay. She said to me, she texted me some stuff. She said, I really miss you. Are you back in Thailand? Have you forgotten me? I didn't even hit her back right away because I'll be like, listen, man, I don't even be tripping because I know the punchline. The punchline is, can you send some money? I be like, no, don't answer that text, okay? This was look at the date. Look at the date. Okay, that was look at the date. That was last week. Or was that yesterday? I can't even remember. It was either yesterday or last week. Look at the date. I really miss you. Are you back in Thailand? Have you forgotten me? Okay. All right. So I can help you guys a lot. I can help you guys a lot. Okay. I can help you guys a lot. So we're going to rock today. We're going to rock today because this is what these niggas is looking like right now. Okay. That's all these passport bros. That's the Zoom way in the front, and that's way in the back is Tom Young. And that's what these dudes is looking like. That's what those dudes is looking like, okay? So I can help you, and I'm gonna help you guys. If you want to date a foreign woman, I can help you, okay? I can help you. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna get started. And maybe I'll drop on some other Druels. I'll drop on some other Druels because the universe speaks to me. The universe speaks to me. I know how to listen, and the universe been speaking to me a lot, and that's why I did my thing. I apologize to International Zoe for the way that I get, and give them the cold shoulder and things like that, and because karma is a motherfucker. Karma is real. If you don't understand what karma is, you saw a perfect example of it with Tom Young and Zuma Thailand. Because they both came after me, right? I'm in the middle. They both came after me and ended up, and once I stepped back, they ended up tearing each other apart. Then we had another version of karma. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Now, here go the funny thing about Donald Trump. I could do a whole 5 hours about Donald Trump. I could do 5 days, really. I could do a whole year because let me tell you something about Donald Trump. Donald Trump, well, he's going to withdraw from the presidential election. He's going to withdraw from the presidential election. Any day now, you're going to hear about something about health or PTSD or something like that. Okay? Listen. Donald Trump's life is still flashing before his eyes. Not to mention he shitted in his pants and he peed on himself. But more importantly, he showed himself to be a coward because he ducked. He ducked. He's like, oh shit. see, there's always a defining moment in a man's life when you realize if he's really about that life. If you really about that shit, and Donald Trump did not show that he was really about that shit he's talking about because he's not willing to die for it. He's not willing to die for it. That's why he's going to withdraw. That's why he's going to withdraw. Yeah. Listen, man, this is a man who his whole life has never been beaten, berated, talked down to, said he wasn't adequate. You know, as a black man, our story, right? You know, as a black man, our story. He's never had any of those things. He's probably never even seen his own blood. Probably never seen his own blood. Now he's walking around with an ear patch on his ear, constant reminder. I almost got my hair blown off talking this shit. And that's why I said karma is a motherfucker, and I got to get my karma right and get out of this because, you know, Zoom got slammed over the shit he talking. Tom Young got in the, I mean, he ain't really get in the headlock, but I mean, people aren't really about that life. When their life is in danger, the shit they're talking about goes out the window. Because then they realize something. Their life flashes before their fucking eyes. Okay? So, and Donald Trump's karma is being against gun control, talking crazy. It was a white boy that shot you. It was a fucking Kyle Rittenhouse wannabe who tried to blow your fucking head off on TV. Live. It was a white man. It wasn't a black man. Yeah, we're the bad ones, though. We're the violent ones, though. So understand what real violence is. Understand what real evil is. This man went and brought a gun. He brought ammunition. He opened up a map. He found out where Donald Trump was going to be. Well, before all of that, you know, he had the motivation and inspiration, the desire, right? And then he did these actions consciously. Walks into the store. Hey, man, let me get that AR-15 with the scope. And let me get those bullets right there. And let me get that stock. And, you know, let me get that sling. He's consciously doing this. And the gun owner's like, okay, you want eggs and bacon and cheese and butter? No problem. The gun store owner just don't know what he gonna do with it. Don't ask no questions. Don't tell. And he drives. Doesn't get pulled over randomly because he's a white guy. Cops ain't gonna pull him over. He's a white guy driving. He drives randomly past 50 cops, a whole rally full of police, with a rifle bag on his back. With a rifle bag on his back. So do I think Flip Flop is about that life? Well, it depends. I mean, did they pull the guns on Flip because he talked that shit? I don't know Flip Flop to really talk that shit. So Flip Flop just really got robbed. He just got robbed. That's it. And I've been telling you niggas about Brazil. Brazil, they putting in work, B. They putting in work. Okay? Brazil is just ultra dangerous. So, I mean, sooner or later, you're going to get got. And Brazil they different in Brazil. They're smart. They're organized. They will line up on you. Brazil is like Miami, South Beach in the 90s, in the late 90s when they was rolling niggas, when the chick was pulling the guns out of their bags on niggas in the fucking Hilton Hotel, okay? Pulling out a Desert Eagle on you and saying run the drills and the watch and everything and the keys, nigga. That Remy Ma shit, okay? So that's Brazil all day. Okay, so I don't know if Flip was talking. I don't know all the details. Was he down there talking that shit? I really don't think they robbed him if he was talking that shit. I think that they just robbed him because he's Flip Flop. You know, they know who he is. They be on YouTube. They be on YouTube watching. They know you niggas. You niggas coming around. They on YouTube watching you. They know who you are. They know everything about you. They're smart. I'll tell you my story real quick, gangster. You mean because he was crying? I mean, I don't know, man. Because he was crying because he probably thought they was really gonna fucking kill him. He probably felt, and he saw his family members that are no longer with us, and he was like, oh shit, you know, and he knew they was gonna really kill him. And I think he's having the reflection of, why am I doing this? Why am I doing? See, we put our life in harm's way for some cat unnecessarily, and we shouldn't be doing it. And that's why I'm telling you guys, That's why these guys are bad. That's why these guys are bad, because they want you to put. Look at Jay Rillo. I gotta do that. I got a video for Jay Rillo. I need a troll page. I'm gonna start a troll page called Social Media Pirate, because I was listening to Ice Cube song, 6 a.m. right, and I was thinking about Jay Rillo. 6 a.m. police knocking at my door. Them niggas was like, bah, bah, bah. You know what I'm saying? She sent her cousin. Those aren't the cops. She sent her cousin banging at the door. Bah, 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 bah. This nigga's supposed to be out the window in his sneakers running down the street to the airport. Colombia, they put in work, but not if that was Brazil, Jay Rillo would have been dead. He would have been deleted. That's it. He would have been deleted. You wouldn't have heard from him no more. You wouldn't have found him. They would have kicked the door in Brazil. I could tell you my Brazilian stories all day. The first time I almost got robbed in Brazil. The second time they came to kill me for something else. Okay. So I'm just telling you, I'm not surprised, but I don't know what it was about. I don't know why they pulled out on him. But I know that if niggas pull out on you, if they go to the ultimatum of deleting you and you flinch or you beg for your life or you do anything other than spit in their face and say, fuck you, fuck your mother, then you ain't really about that shit. And Donald Trump did this. He ducked. And he didn't get back up till we had a whole army. See, Donald Trump was supposed to be like, the fuck? Who's shooting at me? Who mother? You can't kill me. You can't kill me. But Donald Trump got his white man wake-up call. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I probably shouldn't say this, but they not done with Donald Trump, because they know if he wasn't coming back for heads, he going to come back for heads and that. This ain't over with just because the guy that tried to shoot him is dead. You got to be a fool to think this kid was 20 years old. You got to be a fool to think he did this shit by himself. Because I ain't going to go into all of it, but ask your law enforcement buddies, and they'll tell you about, you need certain ammunition and rifles. And when you buy all that shit, the FBI automatically gets a flag, and it's automated, and they ping your phone, and they know where you're going before you get there. He's on route to a rally, a political rally, and they're already there waiting for you. And they grab you up before anybody, they already know, they grab you up before anybody even, you get out the car, you grab your rifle, you start walking, and four guys just grab you and throw you in the van, and nobody even know you there. It happens every day. They stop stuff every day. They preemptively stop stuff every day. Every day. You won't hear about it. But so he ain't act alone. And it definitely wasn't premeditated. Premeditated means it was like in the spur of the moment. Not I know you think premeditated means planned, but in the version of premeditated I'm talking about, in that he didn't really plan it. He didn't have a plan. So it was a different version of premeditation, in that someone else sent him, but he didn't just wake up one morning and said, I'm going to make history. Okay. So, oh man, listen. Rillo, listen, gangs, Rillo's a clown. Rillo's a clown. If he goes back to Sosua, I wouldn't go back to Sosua if I was him, because Colombians can fly to Sosua with the slightest of ease, like that. So it ain't over. He think it's over. See, these guys think you're dealing with poor people like you. No, they got money and they know how to travel, and they got friends everywhere. It's Colombianas in Sosua. It's Colombianas in DR. It's Colombianas in Gary, Indiana. That's why he don't show you his where he at no more, because he know listen, between the niggas that snitch in Cartagena, you know what I'm talking about, and the niggas that know her, and the humiliation and the embarrassment and everything, people have long memories, bro. So and it depends on if they're, remember I told you guys there's levels to this shit. If a person feels their honor has been violated, they gonna get you. They gonna get you no matter what. So I don't know what Jay Rillo think he scheming or planning I don't foresee him much more travels in his future. If he's smart, he'll stay his ass in America because this ain't over just because he say I'm never coming back here. I'm never coming back here. Don't nigga ain't nobody. Listen, man, I'm trying to tell you guys. I'll say this, when you see the guy, you're fucked. When the guy knocking at your door, or she got to mention someone else, you're fucked. That's it. Because now it's done. Now it's escalated to management. You're fucked, and they got to keep face. So something's got to give. Something's got to give. So, but the point I'm just making is that I could talk about Trump all day, man. I could talk because this is a man who never probably been shoved. He's never had no physical violence. Can you imagine going your whole life without ever experiencing physical violence, and then it happens? It happens. You're shitting bricks. You're scared to death. You're shitting bricks and you're scared to death because you don't know when it's gonna happen again. They ain't even try to kill Obama. They tried to kill Trump. Think about that. They ain't even try to kill Obama. They're killing Trump. It can come from around any corner. And the more power he get, the more he makes himself an emperor or a Caesar, whatever the fuck he want to make himself, the more dangerous it gets for him. That's a fact. So either he withdraws from the race, which I predict he'll do, because he probably knows in his people, if the people are smart and they're not using him, they would tell him that whoever is behind this, they're not done with you. There's no way they let him take the office. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's just no way. Because the first thing he wants to do when he takes office is he wants to fire all the federal civil service employees. He wants to fire all the federal employees. First day of office. January 6th, you're all terminated. He wants to fire all of them. January 6th, 7th. As soon as he's sworn in, his cronies go and fire everybody. Everybody in the federal departments, because he controls all the agencies. So that's like 100,000 people out of work, gone, like that. Then he only rehires those who he appoints. He appoints them politically. So it's alliances, political alliances. Whatever that means. However they're gonna do that. But so that's day one. That's business day one. I gotta do a whole video about it. That's how you know. That's how you know we're compromised. Black people that have the ability to talk about the 2025 project don't even mention it. Don't even mention it. Okay. The 2025 project spells out what they plan to do as soon as Trump wins. Not even when he gets inaugurated. When he wins. Winning and inauguration are two different things. It's like a marriage. You got to win. That's the license. And then the inauguration is a ceremony. But if you win, you're technically the president. But, it's just a formality. So you can look up the 2025 project on your own. I'll do a whole video about it on the Travel Wolf because we're going to do a little bit of politics over there now. But, man, this is really, like they said, man, if he got his head blown off, we would be at civil war right now. I joke with my nephew and I say, man, if Trump got his hair blown off, they be at our door, knocking on the door, asking for you. They're going to take my nephew in the back of a truck with a bunch of other young kids his age. They're going to give them in the airport and the airplane a 5-hour orientation. They're going to give them a rifle, a parachute, some food, and another backpack and some other shit and throw these motherfuckers out the plane over Tennessee. And tell them, go on and fight them crackers. Don't worry. You'll be able to spot them. They're the dudes with the MAGA shirts. Because, it'd be civil war. They don't got enough people. And I realized, y'all got me way off topic, but I'm going to get back on topic in a minute. But I realized something real quick. I'm talking about, I realized why the migrants are here. I realized why the migrants are here. And like I said, the universe is talking to me. The universe is talking to me. And so That's why I stepped away from this shit. I mean, me, I'm gonna die for my shit, but I'm just saying, that's why I stepped away from this shit though, because it's crazy like that. Karma is crazy, And so people are joking. Like the joke right now about Trump is he still for gun control? I mean, is he still anti-gun control? He still thinks it's okay to just let anybody buy a fucking gun and whatever else they want. Does he still feel that way? You gotta be honest about that. I wouldn't feel that way. I would not feel that way anymore. I'd be like, yeah, about that Second Amendment thing. For the next 4 years, we're gonna suspend it. We're gonna have gun control while I'm in charge because I don't want to keep getting shot at. You know what I'm saying? So it's and we're gonna get into all of this in this discussion. Someone said in Brazil the colorism is the worst. In Brazil, the colorism. No. Brazil is a different animal altogether. Brazil is a different animal altogether. So, me being the rightful king of Sisua, I can tell you right here and now, he'd be done in Sisua and not. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Trump shitted in his pants. I'm pretty sure Trump shitted in his pants when he got shot, man. Listen, he got shot. A half an inch was all it took. A half an inch. A half an inch. One way or the other way, his head is exploded. Okay? Little hole in the front, big hole out the back. Okay? He got shot. Okay? They don't want you to. He got his ear shot off. That's how close he came. So, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to shit in my pants if someone gets at me that close. I mean, it's just a natural thing. You're not prepared for combat. You're not actually shooting back at someone. You're getting shot at. It's a difference. When you're unarmed, and the other guy is armed, nigga, you're shitting in your pants. I'm shitting in my pants. Okay? It's no way around it. It's just no way around it. Every man would do that. I don't know any man who's tough enough to not do it. I don't know any man who's tough enough to not do it. I never heard of that. Okay. Even in combat, niggas shit in their pants and they got a rifle and they get shot at for the first time. It's a crazy thing. I can't even imagine that. I don't never want to experience getting shot at, so I can't even imagine it. But I'm telling you that. Imagine like you're on a different, like you're talking about your shit, and you're talking and you're among friends and like-minded people. So they like you, they love you, and then next thing you know, you hear like, what's that fly? Ow, shit, what the, oh shit. I'm not laughing, I'm laughing not at him, I'm laughing at the way it went down. Like he didn't even realize he was getting shot at. So when he did realize, he's like, what's this? Why my ear wet? Is that my blood? I've never seen my blood before. You're talking about a very, very privileged man. A man so privileged, he's never been allowed to fail in his whole life. He doesn't know what failure looks like. And it's funny that I was going to talk about how he became black. He became black that day. That day he became a black man. He got up, he raised the fist in the air again. Notice how he keeps raising the black power fist. That day he became a black man that day. Okay? He's a black man now. He's a black man now. He's getting shot at by white people. Only people who get shot at in America by white people are black people. Are black men. He's a black man now. He's joined our ranks. They play 50 Cent song to him, right? They play that 50 Cent song, Many Men Wish Death Upon Me, right? Look, Donald Trump's a black man now. Somebody did this. He's a black man. He's a black man now. Look at it. Look what they say. They say Trump, after standing 10 toes, taking a bullet from the ops while his mans slid back, all while out on $175 million bond. I mean, this shit is like a rapper story. He's got 2 cases in federal court where he got 2 cases, 1 state court, federal court, 2 state cases, 1 Fed case. The Fed case got dismissed. He's out on bond. He's out on multiple bonds. He doesn't even know where he's supposed to be. Right? He got a conviction. And he's getting shot at. This like some rapper shit. This like some Tupac shit. This like some Tupac shit. It's like a rapper story. But he's a white man. This don't happen to white men in America. White men like him in America don't get shot. You know, they haven't, nobody's done this shit since Ronald Reagan. That's how rare it happens. The last president to get shot was Ronald Reagan. I mean, shot at, whatever, Ronald Reagan. That's how long ago it was. And he automatically approved the Brady Act or the Brady Bill, which was to limit gun control. First thing he did when he got to the hospital. Go look it up. So this shit don't happen to them. It don't happen to them. Especially not by a white boy. So, you know, like I said, Trump dropping out now, that was the ultimate promotion. Trump not dropping out now. No. He's going to drop out. He's going to jump out because they not done with him, bro. You don't understand. You got to read this story called The Ides of March. The Ides of March. Okay, it's called The Ides of March. They not done with Trump, bro. They not done with they didn't achieve what they set out to do, but that don't mean they done. They're not done with Trump. So it doesn't work like that. Trust me, it doesn't work like that. Okay. The only way it works is if he doesn't run anymore, because they know they can't cheat. So they're desperate. He can't lose because he's got 60% of the vote already. He can't lose. And so they can't cheat. It can't be another close race. Nobody's going to believe that shit happens twice. So it's not going to be a landslide, right? And he can't be allowed to win. I mean, they don't want him to win. They still want to do the same thing. They just don't want to turn America into Nazi Germany right now. They want another trajectory. They just don't want to do it right now. They're still going to do what Trump is doing, but they just don't want to do it right now. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. If America becomes what it really is, if America gets naked and shows the world, see, the universe is talking to me all the time. There's a clip that came on where the guy had this beard and he was in a hospital and he was like unconscious for a little while. He had a beard and his friends thought it was funny to shave his beard. They just found the beard to be horrendous. They shaved the beard and they realized that he's got neo-Nazi tattoos on his beard, but these people are Jewish. He married a Jewish woman and everything, but he got neo-Nazi tattoos on his face and he had the beard to cover it. They don't want the world to really see America naked. America's covering up its tattoos and its scars and what it really believes. They don't want America to see that shit. I mean, they don't want the world to see that shit right now. So that's why they don't want Trump to be in office, because Trump's going to get America naked and show everything to the world. Like, this is me. This is me. They don't want that right now. But I'm going to talk about that later. You know, let me get back to why we're here. So the reason why we're here today is because Passport Bros, they won't tell you why you'll never date a foreign woman. They won't tell you why for a lot of reasons, okay? The main reason why they won't tell you is because they want the money you guys give them. They like to keep you guys confused and deluded. They offer 0 suggestions and no solutions. They don't even have any tips for you. At least I have a tip for you, and I can actually help you. I can help you. I can help you one of 2 ways. But I can tell you how to get a foreign woman to date you. I can't tell you how to keep her. Those are different things. But I can tell you how to get one to date you. I can help you. They won't tell you why you won't date a foreign woman, though. They won't tell you why, or I should say why she won't date you. So here goes the thing. What you guys got to understand is that these countries, these socially, these countries are healthy. These countries have healthy social society. What does that mean? Well, that means that men in these countries, they never get rejected by women. Okay? Men in these countries never get rejected by women. All right? So Colombian men, they don't get rejected by Colombianas. Brazilian men, they don't get rejected by Brazilian women. Thailand men don't get rejected by Thai women. Most women, most men in all the countries on the planet don't get rejected by women from that country. America is the only one. America is the only one, and of that, the black man is at the bottom. He's the one most likely to be rejected for very minute reasons. A lot of you guys may watch that show, Pop the Balloon, that farce of a show, and the recent episode had a guy. Now all the women there are single mothers. They got at least 2 kids by 2 different men, and they still feel they too good for someone. And so this guy comes in, and I think one girl didn't like him because his pants popped the balloon. I mean, obviously, this is like bullshit because you found everything right with a man who gave you a child and didn't want you or the child. So I'm lost at where the judgment. I'm lost at where the judgment works and it doesn't work. Because if you have all that sex and it ends up with a kid, you should be married. If not the first time, then definitely the second time. And that's what he was imparting to these women. But here they go again, still looking for love, right? So we don't have a healthy social structure in America where men are not rejected. It's expected to be rejected in America. And so many men are being rejected in America that they've decided to the best solution, the most economical solution for black men is to travel. It's the most economic solution for black men is to travel. And it's not really a viable solution. It's a substitute, okay? It's a substitute. It's a temporary, it's like a band-aid on a bullet wound, basically, right? It's a temporary thing. Again, I go back to Jay Rillo. Jay Rillo goes down there. He ain't the man. He ain't getting no box because he got a fade and he talks slick and he ain't the man there. There he just another Moreno, whatever they call black people down there. He just another one of those. Okay? And so he gets upset because, he don't got no money. The money he worked hard to get, they want all of it. He don't know where he's going to get any more money from. He don't know. He got to get money from the subs, right? And I'll talk about this on my travel channel because I want to get to the point. Because what he's doing and what he embodies and the people around him, it's really fucking disgusting. These are the most disgusting men I've ever witnessed in my life. They're disgusting. These men are disgusting. Because again, like I say, I ask you guys this. Do you like women? Do you like women? Do you love women? If you don't understand what that means, then I can't explain it to you because you got to understand what it means first. So anyway, this is what goes on in the country before you arrive, okay? I need you to use your imagination. If you got to look out a window or you got to just close your eyes and listen to my voice, I need you to use your imagination. The way you use your imagination is you either look out the window as you listen to me. I'm going to talk really slow for you guys. You look out the window as you listen to me, or you close your eyes as you listen to me and you use your headphones, okay? So here goes why. Here goes why you'll never date a foreign woman, okay? And passport bros will never tell you this. So let's think back. It's 2024. So let's think back to let's stick with women between the ages of 18 to 30. Okay. Even though all these old dudes shouldn't be dating under 26, you should only date half your age. But some guys like an 18-year-old woman, whatever. So we'll start with that. We'll start with 18, but actually I'm gonna skip them because the 18 to 23-year-olds is a whole different segment. They're a whole different notch by themselves. So really, we're gonna start with 24 and up to 30. So it's 24, 2020, 2000, and we'll go back 4 years. So we'll go back we'll go back 6 years. So we'll go back to, that would be 1994. I mean 1994, okay? So the woman you're looking to date in a foreign country would have been born in 1994. Okay? She would have been born in 1994 or after 1994. All right? Now, she's born in 1994. She's born into her local city. Her local city is a city outside of Cartagena, or Bogota, or Medellin. Maybe she's born in Bogota, right? Bogota is still pretty much a Colombian local city, right? Medellin, they pushed them out. Cartagena has never really been like, it's been more of an affluent place. They have a side for the workers, where the workers live, where the people who come to work live, but the people who live there is an affluent side, right? So it's an affluency to it. And you got Cali, right? So born outside of these main cities, right? Somewhere else. That year that she's born, maybe they had like 100. Let's keep a round number. Maybe they had like 100 babies born that whole year that she's born, right? In that one little community, that one little city. So let's say 50 of those are women, 50 of those are men. And they mothers and fathers or friends, they all connected, related, right? And she starts to grow up. Kindergarten, first grade, second grade, right? With the same boys. Never nobody knew, the same boys. The bonds are created, because bonds are created early, right? She's a girl. They're boys. They fucking, she loses her virginity, all that stuff, right? To a dude in her community. She falls in love. She thinks they're gonna live forever. She gets older. She starts to reach closer to adulthood. She hits 18, 19. There's no work. Things get tough. They break up, whatever the case may be. It's Colombia, so it's a little bit different though. So they got money. They got money, right? Now, boom. She hits 22, 23. Regular woman. We're just going to say regular woman, right? We're going to say regular woman. Now, your ass, you started, when she was born, you was maybe like 20 years old. And you started working for the city or the state or the feds, or you joined the army. You were 20. And depending on, you had a life too, right? You married someone you met in a nightclub. Or you married a friend of a friend, a matchmaker, or whatever, right? You marry someone like, some rando, basically a rando, because we don't have a healthy social society. At that time, it most likely was always difficult for people to stay in touch. People move and lose touch, and economic instabilities and things like that. People moving all over the country, moving around. Hard to stay in touch. Few people able to stay in touch. The same scenarios happen in our community, like in Staten Island when I was born. I grew up with a bunch of kids. I don't know any of them. Because the economic stability, it moves people around. But in these countries, there's really not the same economic stability. They either make it or they don't. And they really, for the most part, they make it. But even if they have to go out of the community to make it, they come back to the community. Most people are still there, right? It's not like that in America. So you marry some rando, you fucking, you lose your virginity. Pretty much the same trajectory, but you don't have a bond with any of the women in your life. She has a bond with every man in her life since kindergarten. Can you point to one woman that you've known since kindergarten that you still know? She can. She can point to a bunch of men she's known since kindergarten. The bonds is still there. You don't have that. You barely have a relationship. You barely have a consistent, healthy relationship with a woman that you've known for 8 years, right? 8 years, I think, is the average. So you barely have that. I just started. Well, okay, Gans, you can. Well, you're an outlier. A couple of people are an outlier. But did you marry them? Could you run and be romantic with them? Would they drop the guy that they're with because you say I've loved you all my life and I want to be with you? Could you make her do things for you to have money? That's the test, right? So those guys can in all of these countries, not just in the ones that we're talking about. Anywhere around the world, China, everywhere around the world. Most of these countries have healthy social societies. That's a healthy social society. Consistency. That's what makes a healthy social society. Consistency. They would say no day ones. What was the saying? Day ones only, no new friends, something like that. These are my day ones, right? LeBron James inner circle, everybody who he grew up with, right? A lot of people have that inner circle of people that they grew up with since they were a child. Most people have that. Most people, no, few people have that, but most of the successful people, they have that, right? So your marriage, you have a couple of kids, your marriage fails, you get divorced, separated, whatever, and you finish your 20 years. So now you're like 40, right? You were 20, you hit work, 20 years passed. Okay, so when you were 20, she was just born. So then you did your 20 years, you just retired today. You're like 44, maybe 40, 44, something like that. Let me see, 24 years, you start 20, yeah, you're 44, she's 24. Roughly about half what you should date. You should always date no more than half your age, below half your age, right? So, excuse me. So now, these passport bros tell you, so now you're 44, you're retired, your kids are almost grown, or they should be on their way to college, if not out of college, but they're almost grown. You start getting your retirement money coming in. If you put something away, you ain't pressed to get a part-time job. You ain't got to work at Walmart or drive Uber or anything like that, right? You got a good thing set up for yourself, right? But you're lonely. You're lonely, you know? The pussy you get, it's like a 1 or 2. The woman is a 1 or a 2. You barely see a 3. Getting a 3 for you is a good night. And you're enamored by the personalities you see on TV, in the movies. You want a hot looking girl. You want a hot chick. You want a bad bitch, right? I'm still cool with all the chicks I went to St. Sylvester's with, and one of them I'm gonna link up with when I go to Houston next week. I put a stack up that I hit it. Nah, games. Nah, see what I'm saying is though, you shouldn't have to be unsure about hitting it. You should be able to hit it as if you have a child with her and you just happen to knock on the door, and no matter what nigga she with, she's like, hold on a minute, I'll grab my purse, and off you go. You know what I'm saying? You should have an assurity about it. 3rd grade, okay. So you get what I'm saying. So yeah, exactly. You should think my babysitter. But she married someone else. I'm just kidding. But no, But you get what I'm saying. So you're an outlier. That's all you are. You're just an outlier. You're one of the few on the outside. This is for the masses, though. The masses who aren't set up like that. Like I could probably call one or two people that I can't even remember most names, but But anyway, the point is now you either say, you know what, I'm tired of sex with ugly women. That's really what it is. I'm tired of sex with ugly women. I want a baddie. I'm tired of sex with ugly women. I want a baddie. And then you go and you look on YouTube and you just like, I don't know why you go to YouTube to look for that. Maybe because you were on Tinder and maybe you go to YouTube looking for how to get girls on the dating app, and then through that you lead to a passport bro, and he's telling you I'm in Colombia. The women are beautiful. They're fast and beautiful. The women are fast and beautiful. I got off the plane and she was in love with me. I poppy, all that shit, right? And you're like, wow, that looks awesome. I'm retired. Wow. And you sending him cash apps and likes and subbing, and you're watching the content. I know because that was me. That was me with Ace Live and International Zoe and Charles Tyler and other people and Ayam Marwa. That was me. Now, I don't know how I started finding them. I think it was just I always wanted to go to Brazil, and I started looking about how to go to Brazil. And then, all the other stuff came about. But I never really went to Brazil. I never really moved or went to Brazil for females or anything like that. It's just always been my dream to go to Carnival. I'm sad that I still haven't achieved that yet. But it's always been my dream to go to Carnival. And so, I was probably just looking for travel tips. And then I was about to leave and COVID hit. And then I had to wait, and I got COVID, and I thought I was gonna die. And I said, if I live, no matter what, I'm getting the fuck on the plane and going somewhere. And I got COVID. I survived. COVID ended, and I couldn't wait. I was like, I was one of them ones at the start and gave them my bags. Once they started opening up countries, I was gone. The first country they opened up, and eventually they got to Brazil, I was gone. I think I went to Brazil the first week after it was open. I was out of here. I was out of Hawaii. So anyway, though, you see all of this, and he tells you you can date, you won't be lonely, you're going to get hot women, you're going to get baddies, you're going to get 9s and 10s and 11s. And you're like, wow, that's awesome. I'm retired. I got all the time on my hands. I don't got to worry about vacation or sick time or a job. I don't got to do this shit. And it's cheaper to live abroad, right? That's another lie we'll talk about later, because it's not cheaper to live abroad. It's actually more expensive. And I'll explain to you how that works. But it's cheaper to live abroad. Yeah. I'll just sublet or just in my lease, sell all my furniture. I got guaranteed money coming in. Yeah, I'm gonna get my passport. Most of these guys ain't even had a passport yet, so they gotta go get the passport now because they went their whole life without. They've never traveled before. Most of the guys have never traveled before, never been anywhere outside of the country, so they gotta get the passport too. And then they say, I'm going to whoever their favorite YouTuber is. It's like he's a rock star. Where he at? He in Ecuador. Book me a round trip to Ecuador, and I get the spot on Airbnb. And so you get down there. We're gonna skip a bunch of shit. You get down there, and you're like, wow, it's awesome. The women are so beautiful. And then a woman walks up to you while you're like this, looking at the beauty of the country and the sights. A woman walks up to you and she says, hello, where are you from? And you look at her and you're like, dang, and you're feeling yourself and you start talking to her. I mean, of course, it's not going to be in English. It's going to be in whatever language they speak. So you might have to bring out the transconductor. Beware of the ones who speak English. That's what I tell you. And that's what I was told. Beware of the ones who speak English. Beware. But anyway, she don't speak no English. You work it out. You figure it out. Now, you go through that whole process of getting to know her, and things like that. But you never think there's an ulterior motive. You never think there's an ulterior motive behind it. Remember I told you about those bonds, those other men in her life that she's known consistently her whole life? Well, that's who you're up against. So her ulterior motives could be a lot of things. But for now, let's be gentlemen about it, and we'll say that she's bored. Okay? We'll say that she's bored. That was never me. I got schooled to the game early. Remember, on the big games, King of Sasua, while Rillo was still locked. 2010, I was in Sasua before YouTube. All these niggas is new to the game. I hear you, gangs. I hear you. I hear you out there. You was doing your thing. I hear you. You got 14 years on them. I hear you. I hear you. So the women I get in the U.S., I really be wanting their daughters and their daughters. I got a story about that too. Her daughter was bad. But that was in Thailand though. I was dating an older woman in Thailand, and I started like sometimes catching myself looking at her daughter. I was like, man, her daughter's bad. Her daughter was like 20, so I was like, her daughter bad. Mama cool, but the daughter bad. It was funny. So anyway, now let's just say it's boredom. The ulterior motive of any foreign woman when dating a foreign man is boredom. That's her ulterior motive. She's bored. She's only known the same type of dudes her whole life. She's never really met anyone else. They socialize and interact, but friend groups, right? They don't have, so the thing about America, we have what you call interlocking friend groups, meaning that you can have a friend group, which is usually made up of you and your female family members, right? Because women socialize a lot more. So it's you and your female family members, the cousins and the aunts and the sisters and god sisters and shit like that, or the female family friends. And y'all go out together, birthdays and whatnot. And then another friend group, same similar situation. So the friend groups can interlap, they overlap. But in these countries, they don't really do that. They're not really open to dealing with other friend groups. It's very, very like classy and territory. It's a lot of politics, right? It's like in Brazil, a woman from one friend group, depending on if she's in one favela, that whole favela is her friend group. So very rarely is she going to go to another side of town where they had beef in that favela. They got beef with them, and date a boy from that favela and try to bring them together. That rarely happens because she has to deject so many options in her favela. It's never gonna go down, really, because she'll settle before she does that. So the only other alternative is to go to the tourist areas because she's bored and try to meet someone who she doesn't think is going to be there that long. The whole point is they know you're not going to be there that long. You're like wash and wear. They can have their indiscretions with you. No one's going to know, and you're gone. And they never think about seeing you again or keeping in touch. They meet the next guy. And after a while, it becomes a bit addictive for them, especially in Brazil. It becomes addictive. That's really what their motivation is the boredom. And meeting new foreign guys, it becomes addicted to them because they've never had the stimulation of variety. And they get so many different dudes from so many different walks of life. One girl done met every type of dude from America. She done met a dude from Florida, New York City, LA, like all these different personalities. And some of them got different game to them. And some of them are more simpia and more agreeable than others, So she's, and then again, the other influences of TV that's pumped to her. So, but at the same time, you're here to stay. She don't know about you're retired. She don't know what that is. She don't know how you can get money for the rest of your life without working. And a lot of dudes lie about it. You know, they don't say they work the job. They try to say some cool shit like they got investments and shit like that, or they rich or whatever, right? But ultimately, the truth is, she doesn't think you're here to stay, but you know you're here to stay. And that's why you'll never date a foreign woman. Because she has to commit to you, and she's known you maybe anywhere from a few days to up to a few years in comparison to 24 years of knowing one man. So she's known at least one or two or three men her whole life, and she's 24. She's known these guys for 24 years. They've been through a whole lot of shit together. A whole lot of shit together. She just met you. She just met you. You got the one dude in her life, that's her mother's favorite. You got the one dude in her life, that's her father's favorite. And you got the one dude in her life that she likes. You ain't been through enough funerals with her. You ain't been through enough birthdays with her. You ain't been through enough fucked up life situations with her for the bonding to happen. Now, in the rare case, but she has to be hella open. You got to be hella consistent. It can happen under the right conditions, but you also got to learn the language. You got to learn how to speak her language, because in learning how to speak her language, you learn how she thinks. When you learn the language, your thinking changes because you think in that language. So you can't think in America and talk to her. Like, I just realized that the girl I was seeing in Brazil long term, she probably didn't comprehend no more than 12% of what I said. 12% of what I said is all she comprehended. She probably faked knowing how to read English. So me texting her, she didn't know what the fuck I was saying. She doesn't really think in English. She knows enough to bluff her way through, and she can figure out shit, but like knowing what I'm really discussing, she has no clue where I'm coming from. None at all. Right? It's like with the girl in Thailand that I was dating that had the bad daughter, that had the good looking daughter, right? I told her, I said something like, you're my best friend, I like you, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And she flipped on me and was like, I knew you was gonna leave me. Oh, so I'm your friend now? And I was like, what does she? No, that's not what I mean. Like, when we call a woman our best friend, it's still romantic. But in her way of thinking, when a man calls a woman a friend, that's like breaking up or something like that. But anyway, so that's what I'm talking about. So the main reason what I'm getting at is why you'll never date a foreign woman is because you lack consistency. This is just a long way of saying you lack consistency with her. That's it. That's what passport bros will never tell you. Okay? They'll never tell you that because of consistency, you'll never date a foreign woman. It's so many more men before you that have been consistent. And we call it in America, we call it commitment or security. All that means, translation, is consistency. It's the same level of everything, day in and day out. If she's happy, if she's angry, if she's sad, if she's fucking somebody else, if she's acting stupid, if she's misbehaving, your behavior has to be consistent, or what the dating gurus will call congruency. Okay, you gotta have congruency, and you're just not gonna get that being FOP coming off the plane. You're just not gonna get that being FOP coming off the plane. Okay. So now, how can you change that? How can you change that? How can you give yourself an advantage? Because we obviously know that having muscles, body gain, being skinny, because there's different things. There's being skinny and there's body gain. Most niggas are skinny, and there's body gain. Like People think Austin Holman is fit. He's really fat. He'll tell you he's really fat. He's skinny, really, but he's really fat. He's not cut, really. He's not body game. You know, there's body game. Like a guy like Dante, shout out Dante, Golden Tiger, that's body game. Dante is cut. He's got shit on his neck that go like this and his arms. And he showed me this exercise that he does with his arms, and that shit worked. I gotta remember it because when I was in bed with my Thai chick, we were just watching TV though, and she was looking at my arms and she was like, "Daddy, I was like, "Oh, my arms," because it was like that was like after one day, the defining shit was starting to grow and show a little bit, enough that she noticed a difference, you know. And I was like, "Oh yeah, well I did arms today, you know." So anyway, now body game is off the table. That's a fact. Body game is off the table. I can tell you that Brazil is very racist. So as a like a guy like Skylar, he's gonna do well down there. Skylar's cleaning up. Skylar is a kid in a fucking candy store. He's going to get a real Brazilian wife once he learns Portuguese. The only thing holding him back is his command of Portuguese. But he'll get a real Brazilian wife, maybe like after 8 years of living there. He got to live there 8-9 years, but by year 9, he'll be really married to a real Brazilian woman, and she'll be gorgeous. She'll be fucking beautiful. She'll be expensive too, and she'll want to move to America, but she'll be beautiful. Okay. And if she's faithful or not, that depends on a lot of different things. But you know, it's variable if she's faithful or not. It depends on a lot of different things. Because Brazilian women are not really faithful. Well, they are faithful, but not what we would call being faithful, meaning that they like to fuck for pleasure, whereas we don't like our women to fuck anyone but us for pleasure. So it's a difference. And remember, you're dealing with different cultures. Things are not the same. See, a lot of guys don't even understand that in these cultures, what they do for money, it's not frowned upon. It's just that they don't want to be exploited for it. So what Jay Rilla don't understand is, you know, the chick she's not embarrassed or ashamed of anything. She just don't want to be exploited for it. And that's what you're doing. He's going down there with a little bit of money, filming, and then trying to make money from that video that she's in. Now, it can't be nothing compromising, but that's why you heard the air porn. He did the air porn. I don't even know what that was about. That was some goofy shit. But the point is that they don't like to be exploited. Exploitation is you deriving monetary gains off of someone else without them benefiting. Okay? So they don't want to be exploited. And most of them are hip to the YouTube game. She even tells them, you want to make content because you got to make money. You want to make content because you got to make money. No, that's not how this works. I make money from you. You don't make money from me. It's not how this works. And there's a way to do it, but he ain't got the savvy or the money to do it. Okay. So anyway, but we're living in, those are different cultures. Some of the men are cucks. They don't mind, you know, it's different cultures. We would never be a cuck, but some of these guys, they don't have the same standards we do. They don't. So anyway, we know that body game doesn't work. Because look, man. This is why, let me tell you why body game don't work. You think it's not fit guys in these countries? Colombia is a gym rat culture. I used to be in the gym. Oh my God. I'm looking at these guys like these guys are fucking ripped. They body game. These guys eat right, take the right drugs, get the right rest, everything. Okay? So it's plenty of fit guys in Colombia for them. Brazil is even worse. Okay? Brazil is even worse. Brazil is a total fitness culture. The better the year-round climate in the country, the better the bodies have to be because it's climate summer year-round. That's what I can't understand about Thailand. Thailand is a little bit odd in that by standards of being a year-round summer, they're very chubby. Most of them are very chubby. The men are very chubby. The women are definitely a little bit chubby if they're not naturally slender or petite, but they're mostly you know, some of them can be chubby, but the men are definitely chubby. Okay. The men are definitely chubby. And so so anyway, but maybe with the exception of Brazil, I mean, maybe with the exception of Thailand, women have body game in that country. So Colombia, body game ain't gonna help you. Brazil, body game ain't gonna help you because it's already there in a guy that she's known 24 years. In Thailand, it may help you. It may help you, but that's not really a prerequisite. Thai women don't really find that attractive. They don't really care about that. It's not a major draw for them. They care about your money. They care about your generosity, your ability to be okay with whatever they put their hand out for. They're gonna put their hand out, you're gonna put money in the hand. They're gonna put their hand out, you're gonna put money in the hand. Money in the hand, money in the hand. Until you say, "Oh, I ain't got it," or something like that, and they're like, "What do you mean you don't got it? What does that mean? What does that mean?" That's what they're gonna tell you. What does that mean? You don't got it. I don't understand. What does that mean? You don't got it. You're not gonna do it? Why? I love you. They're gonna do the whole thing. And then you're gonna put money back in the hand. That's what they care about before anything else. Money in the hand. And I gotta really do that video. Is African American men game too strong for these countries? Because we're like, man, forget that, man. I'll just go find somebody else. But no, you won't find anybody else. It's the same. They're all the same. You're not gonna find anyone. There's no such thing. I don't even know why that's even. The only thing I could think of is that the reason why money is even a topic and not being generous is even a topic is because so many black men are unable to do that. They're unable to do that long term. And that's why I say that's a problem. And we're not having the right discussion, the right argument. We're not marching for the right things. We're not making the right signs that say, fuck you, pay us. Our finances are fucked up. My finances, your finances, everyone's finances are fucked up. Okay? All African American men have one thing in common. Our finances are fucked up. That's why you got a nigga like Jay Rillo on YouTube begging for money to go on trips. He can't get $1,500. Now, most of us can get $1,500 like that. I know I can make $1,500 with a phone call. So I can think of at least 4 clients that owe me $1,500 that I haven't even called about it yet. So, I got to ask one client today where he's going to pay me for the work I did for him. I haven't even got around to doing that. So, but come on, man, $1,500. You ain't got $1,500. $1,500 is like getting a temporary job. Like you get a temp job and you work 2 weeks and you get $1,500, and then you go live in another country for like 3 months, and then you come back and do the temp job again, and you go to another country and you come back. And if you are very frugal and you know how to maneuver, then you can eventually make your content and parlay that into something else. But when you just like a nigga like Jay Rillo, just dead broke, couch surfing at his mama couch, people talk about my mama coming by my house or that I live with my mama, but you obviously can see how big my mama house is. I ain't couch surfing. So, but that's not the case. I'm just saying that a nigga like him, couch surfing, dead broke, straight to the subs for money. I ain't even asking you for money. I ain't even getting to the punchline yet. And if I do ask you for money, it's not even really money that you're not getting something in return. If I don't even say it like that. I want you to buy a polo. I want you to buy the clothes. That's what I want. Try the clothes, buy the clothes. And that's where we're getting to this. I can give you an advantage over all the men. I can give you an advantage over all the men that she knows, over all the men who come on the plane with you that already been living there. I can give you an advantage over all of them. I can give you instant congruency, instant consistency, and I can give you social proof immediately as soon as you step off the plane. And I can do that by your wardrobe. That's right, by your wardrobe. When you buy the Winter Circle polo, it's a tailored polo. I got the safari suits coming, right? But we make everything. We can make anything. But the point is, I can provide you with tailored clothes, custom clothes. Whether you like my brand or you want your own private brand, I can do all of that for you. Consistently, though. So when she meets you, she looks at you and she's like, what's that label? That shit look fresh. I've never seen that before. It must be money. It must be money. That's what she's gonna think. It must be money. He's well established. He looks nice. He dresses nice. He's well put together. He's well coordinated. I've never met a man like this before in my life. I'm interested. I'm curious. You can wear Lacoste. You can wear Ralph Lauren, Latagra, those type of brands. They've seen that before. And let's be honest, some of that stuff can be bootleg. I'm just saying, some of that stuff is fake. Gucci, Prada, a lot of that stuff people wear, it's fake. But she sees you in something that's well put together, well ensembled. She ain't never seen it before. Damn. Damn. I gotta stick with him. I gotta stick with him. Nothing beats a man wearing custom clothes. Nothing. Understand that. Nothing beats a man wearing custom clothes. Okay? So that's what I can help you with. That's how I can help you. That's what I can do. That's what I can help you with. Okay? That's the advantage I can give you. Now, there's more to it than that. But those are the reasons why you'll never date a foreign woman. That's what passport bros won't tell you because they want to keep milking you. They want to keep just being sassy, what they call it, sassy. They want to just keep being sassy about it, but don't want to give you any suggestions, solutions, or tips. I have a tip and I have a solution. A tip is to get you a custom wardrobe, get you some tailored clothes. A solution is the Winner Circle. Automatically, you can order your clothes today, and a week from now, you can have a custom polo. Start with that, something simple. I like polos. They're utility, they're functional. The collar goes down, but the collar goes down, but it's designed to stay up. Okay, this is my silk one, but they're functional. You wear them with jeans, slacks, you look the same. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't want to change your whole outfit.Maybe you were out all day, you get back to the room, you shower real quick, you just want to throw on some nicer pants. You want to get up the tennis shoes, throw on some nicer pants, some hard bottoms, or some sports shoe, and not tennis shoes, but like a Lacoste shoe or something like that, a Lacoste sneaker. I forgot what they call it, but anyway. And then you put on the polo shirt again, and you're back out there. You know what I'm saying? Because you only bring so many clothes with you. And then most of the times, you don't have time to do laundry. Who has time to do laundry unless you're staying somewhere that offers laundry service? And then that's a toss up if you never used it before. That's why I was saying it was always important to have the right type of travel app. But anyway, I'm not gonna give nobody no fucking ideas for free. But that's what I can do for you guys. That's how I can help. That's how I can assist you. That's how I can assist you. So with that being said, any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Okay, any questions? Because the point is that you are here. Um, the point is that you are here because you're looking for an answer, and you're traveling because you wanna be involved with better looking women. And these countries do have better looking women. But don't think that because they're better looking women, she's been a fucking monk her whole life. She ain't been a monk her whole life. She been getting it in. She been giving it, and she been getting it. So don't, and you know what the crazy thing is that to a lot of us, we think like, oh wow, she's a 10. Oh, she's so beautiful. But to them, to the local dudes, a regular chick. They be like, oh Debbie, you like Debbie? And they say to the guys, hey guys, he like Debbie. He think Debbie beautiful. Because they know like those chicks ain't even the best chicks. They can't get the best chicks. They know that. But they know that the ones we like are definitely not the best chicks. Matter of fact, the best chicks are usually always taken, and or they're able to get out of the country before you even get there. So you're not even going to find the best chicks in the country that you go to. Okay. If you do, she's definitely married. Listen, man, ain't too many fools out there. A lot of dudes know when they get a good one, they wifing her, they putting her down. So that's the funny thing. I just came from Macy's, trust and believe next to Zoe. I'm the flyest nigga in this travel space. And the only reason why I put him above me is because he's been doing YouTube longer and has way more subs. Oh, got that Harlem swag. Well, nah, don't knock yourself, gangs. Don't knock yourself, gangs. YouTube ain't real, subs ain't real, so don't knock yourself. Um, I gotta admit though, man, I wasn't that fly. I thought I was, but I wasn't. When I first met Zoe, I thought I was fly, but I really didn't know I wasn't. All that time when I thought I was dressing the best I could, I wasn't. I didn't start dressing the best I could until I went to Thailand the first time. And I remember this story a guy told me a long time ago about getting tailored clothes. And it was always a desire of mine to get tailored clothes. I just never had the time to source it or figure it out in North America. Because in North America, it really is a very, very niche thing to achieve. And it's very, very pricey. So I heard about it in Thailand. And I remember that day I woke up and I said, I'm gonna go get me some fucking clothes. And I walked around looking. I didn't know where to go or anything like that. I walked around looking because after going on YouTube, nobody had any input for me. Zoe didn't even have a place, believe it or not. He didn't even have a place. And I walked around looking. Zoom to Thailand didn't even have a place. Nobody had a place, no YouTuber. So I had to walk around looking, knocking on doors. I lost a couple of dollars, and then I found the right place. I found the right place. I lost a couple of dollars because I ordered some clothes. I put deposits down. But when I found the right place, they explained to me things that I didn't know, and I just never went back to those people because those clothes would have fell apart. Those clothes would have been cheap. This stuff is solid. It don't, you know what I'm saying? My clothes are better quality than what you buy in the store because we don't do fast fashion. We do slow fashion. We do made to measure and made to order. It's a difference. So my clothes are able to be a higher quality because we don't do in mass cutting and machine sewing and all that stuff. And they just stretching and pulling fabric. Like they literally take the fabric and they try to pull it and cut it pulled so that they can stretch it more to save money. That's why your fabric over time, you get the little pinholes and all that shit in your shirts. But so I really didn't get fly until after the first time I was in Thailand. And then that whole year of just experimenting with the clothes and realizing that the reaction I was getting from women, man, I got so much free pussy. When I broke out with my first wardrobe in Thailand, I got so much free pussy. So much. And then I went to Bali and I was, That's the all the girls you see me with in on International Zone channel in Bali. All those girls, they just wanted to talk to me because the way I was dressed. They wanted to talk to me. They allowed me to talk to them. They come over to the table, all because the way I was dressed. And I was with Zoe, and he was dressed nice too. So it was two well-dressed black men. Okay. Then I went back to Pattaya. Then when I went to Colombia, oh man, they was going crazy over me in Colombia because I was looking sharp out there in Colombia. I was the best dressed out in Colombia. I had new drip every night. Everything was fitted. I was looking crazy. I was a bad dude, bro. All the chicks wanted me. The chicks would just hope I choose them. They would look at me and be like, and I'd just be like, no, you're all beautiful. I'd be like, you're all beautiful. I can't pick. You're all beautiful. I can't pick. I gotta get the one who picked me. And that was my first wifey, Kara. And she just happened to come up to me and stand next to me. And she started doing her little bop, and she was sipping on her little sweps. And I thought she was so cute. And I was like, oh, what's up? What's your name? You know? And she was cute. And we was, oh man, she was, whew, I miss Kara. That was my baby. I should have took better care of her, but you know me, man. I be feeling myself. I just can't have one woman. I just can't have one woman. But she wanted to stay with me all the time. She ain't even want to go home. I have to be throwing her out. Then I met Buffy. My other one, I call her Buffy. I met Buffy. Woo, I wasn't really even feeling Buffy at first. I don't know what happened. I was trying to get with Buffy's friend. I don't know what happened with me and Buffy. I don't know how we happened, but eventually we happened. Oh, I know how, because she started stroking my ego. Anytime I was out, Buffy would do the most on me. She would run up and see me and jump on me, like jump up on me and put her legs around me and all. I call her Buffy because she work out. She's a bodybuilder. She really muscular. And I said, all right, now I'm gonna come fuck with you. Let's go. You know, she was after me for a minute, but I was like, not tonight. I don't really like you. I don't really like you, Buffy. Buffy, that's my baby. Another one. Buffy see me, she drop anybody or anything, and she just knows. She like, I don't even have a choice. When she see me, she like, let's go. That's what she say. She say, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let me see if I got a photo of Buffy. I gotta start getting these videos out, man, because I gotta do the Brazil video, and then I gotta get to the Colombia footage. I gotta get these videos out for you guys. But anyway, how you're going to solve this problem is with the clothes, okay? With the clothes. So you guys, buy a polo, man. Don't be shy. Buy a polo shirt, man. Buy a polo shirt. I think I got a photo of Buffy around here somewhere. Don't be shy, guys. Buy a polo or 2 or 3. I'm gonna put together a package. In a minute, we about to do only polos in the volume, so you got to buy all 7. Won't be individual sales. And but anyway, like I said, your wardrobe is ultimately what's gonna help you win. Ultimately, it's gonna be your wardrobe. That's the deciding factor. I believe that the only thing that beats handsome game and body game is your wardrobe. If you don't got handsome game and you don't got body game, you got to have your wardrobe. You got to have something. If you want to date a foreign woman, you got to have something more than the dudes in her country. And the dudes in her country, they don't have tailored clothes. Okay? So that's how you're gonna succeed. Believe it or not, most common men, men's men, they don't have tailored clothes. And that's why I saw an opportunity, especially big men, especially for big boys. And like I said, the universe is talking to me. And every day I see a new development in the industry that I'm in. Every day I see a new development in the industry that I'm in, And I just say to myself, wow, it's a new development, So every day I see a new development in the industry that I'm in about this. And I know I may be a little bit too early. I don't know. I may be a little bit too late. I don't know. No, I'm definitely too early. I'm definitely too early. But I'm trying to get you guys on board right now because in a minute it's gonna be it's not going to be at the best price it is, you know. It's not going to be at the best price it is in a minute. So you get it right now, it's at the best price. Damn, I can't wait to get on a plane again. I never thought I would say that. I can't wait to get back on the plane. I never thought I would say that, but I can't wait to get on the plane. I can't wait. I never thought I would say that. Uh, Here goes Buffy. This my baby. This my baby. This my baby. She sent me this when I came back from the ABC Islands. She hadn't seen me. She hadn't seen me in 3 weeks. I got back from the ABC Islands. I was feeling myself. This my wifey number 2, this Buffy. She sent me this when I was coming back from the ABC Islands. This was her do you want to take me to dinner tonight photo? And then of course I wound up, I couldn't say no, man. How could I say no to Buffy? You know what I'm saying? How could I say no to Buffy? I just couldn't say no to her. I even brought her an outfit and everything. I brought her a whole outfit and everything. You know, I brought her a whole outfit and everything. How could I say no to Buffy? This is the outfit I brought her from Carousel. This outfit. I brought her this outfit in Carousel. I brought my wifey some clothes. Shit, look at her forearms, man. That girl's strong. Damn, I miss her. We spent the night together. We had a little date. You know what I'm saying? A little dinner. I think I think you don't say that. These niggas are dirty, bro. You gotta look, man. You gotta walk your chick to the bathroom because niggas is dirty. And anytime they see any woman with a black girl, anytime they see a woman in another country with a black man, they know she like black men. They gonna get at her, man. These niggas is dirty. You gotta walk your girl to the bathroom, B. You gotta walk your girl to the bathroom. Oh yeah, the cologne is important. That's why I picked up some cologne in ABC Islands. When I came back, I picked up some cologne in the ABC Islands. I picked up some Creed. What did I get? No, I got some Tom Ford because I'm a Tom Ford fan. I picked up some Tom Ford. So anyway, I think what I'm going to do, because I'm looking at this footage, man, and this footage is calling my name. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day working on getting this footage out to you guys, because this footage is calling my name. So I think I'm going to work on getting the footage out to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I mean by looking fresh, man. This is what I mean by looking fresh. See, you can be a fat guy and look fresh. You can be a fat guy and look fresh and have swag. Everything on me. The pants are custom. Everything else I brought some clothes, but everything on me is custom. You know what I'm saying? So, but you can be a fat dude and have, I guess what you guys call swag. You can get your style right. You know what I'm saying? You can get your style right. See, people want to come on here and try to clown me and say something like, I live with my mama or some shit like that. I don't even know how that's possible, bro, because I'm in Carousel and I don't see my mama around. Okay, so I don't know how that's even possible. But this is the pants are custom and this shirt is custom. Everything on me is custom, So I live with my mama and I'm in other countries. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works, but that's what these guys want to try to lie about on me. They trying to do everything to lie on me. You know, that's what they're trying to do, man. They're just trying to lie on me. You know. But anyway, I can't be deterred. You know what I'm saying? I can't be deterred. Let me see. Oh, that's the bus. So anyway, I'm trying to show you guys an apartment. I got. Oh, that was crazy. Anyway, you know, like let's talk about this, bro. Like let's really talk about this. Like, look, this is April 14th, 2023. Like this is how these dudes lie on me. These dudes lie on me to control for you. That's what they're doing right now. Look at the date, April 14th, 2023. All right. Oh no, that's not what I want to show you. Hold on, let's see if I can show you. I mean, like, I don't understand what they're talking about. You know, it's lying on me. Oh, this way you gotta go. This way you gotta go in Colombia right now. If you're in Cartagena, you've never been here. If you're in Cartagena and you've never been here, you ain't really a boss. You ain't really a boss. Ain't nobody fucking with you. If you go to Cartagena and you ain't never been here, you ain't really a boss. Ain't nobody fucking with you, man. Ain't nobody fucking with you. Ain't nobody fucking with you. Ain't nobody fucking with you if you ain't been here and you go to Cartagena. If you been to Cartagena more than once and you ain't never been here, ain't nobody fucking with you. I invited to go here on my first trip to Cartagena. My first trip. Ain't nobody fucking with you. Okay. Let me see what this is. No, that's not it. Let me see. Here go me and Buffy. Here go me and Buffy. See a lot of you guys. See a lot of people. See a lot of people will lie about me and would tell you that I don't get women, but I'm telling you, I do get real women. Okay, I do get real women.
You like it?
Love it. Love it. Together. You know what I'm saying? We spend quality time. You know what I'm saying? We go to the gym, we work out. You know, we spend quality time together. You dig? You know, they really like me. You know what I'm saying? They really like me. You know, you ain't got one of these. I gotta put it together for you. You ain't got one of these. You ain't never been to Cartagena. You ain't got one of these. If Dulce Vita ain't giving you one, they ain't even around no more. I gotta find my Dulce Vita hat because they ain't around no more. Dulce Vita ain't give you one of those, man. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Dulce Vita ain't give you one of those. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you, my brother. You ain't get one of those. I don't know what to tell you. So, like I said, look at the dates, man. Look at the dates. Look at the dates. The day I live with my moms, though, right? Does a nigga look March 10th, 2023? March 10th, 2023. Does this look like my mother's house to you? Does this look like my mother's house to you? I live with my mom. I live with my mom's though, right? You see the lies that they tell about me in this travel space are crazy because I'm successful and they have no way to make money except being hoes, and that's not gonna last that long because they old hoes. Okay, this is the Gringo Hotel. You don't know about the Gringo Hotel? Ask about me. This is the Gringo Hotel. Zoe's room is right next door. This the Gringo Hotel. But I live with my mom's though. Right? Okay. Okay. So when I gave Snyder, shout out Snyder, when I gave Snyder 1,500 cash, in US money and pesos, and they really wanted 22. And they gave me a huge discount because of Zoe and because I was paying them in cash, not on a credit card. So they took off a huge discount. They wanted 22 for the month. I got them down to 1,600 a month. When I stayed there for the whole month, I was with my mom. See, I just don't like to do videos, man. I just don't want to do videos. I just started doing this for the clothes, man. But you see the lies, my nigga. I live them, but the receipts don't match their perception of me. Okay? But I live with my moms though, right? I live with my moms, and women don't like me, right? Women don't like me, right? Is that what they say? I'm a clown. That's what they say. I'm a clown. Women don't like me. I'm a clown. That's what they say. What's this? That's what they say. You see what I'm saying? Making me ceviche and shit. I got a Colombiana chef making me ceviche and shit. Okay? She in there making me ceviche and shit. Cooking. This is my little room. Okay? My little honeycomb hideout. Okay? She ain't a worker, she's a chef. She's a rich chef. Okay?
Ceviche.
Okay?
Is this a family recipe?
Okay? I mean, like, come on, man. I mean, like, man, listen here, man. I don't know what these niggas is liars. These niggas is liars, B. Just know that they're liars. That's all you gotta know about them. Just know that they're liars. That's all you can know about them, is they're liars. When it comes to me, they don't know. That's all you gotta know. When it comes to me, is that they don't know. And they're liars. Okay? Everything out their mouth about me, if it ain't, I brought a winner circle polo, they're liars. They lie so much. Okay? They lie so much about me. It ain't even funny. You know? It ain't even funny. See, the app I was trying to do for you guys, but like I said, person didn't want to back it. The app I was trying to do for you guys.
Video. Okay. Momento.
Oh no, that's something else. The app I was trying to do for you guys was gonna bring you haircuts and everything. It was gonna bring you everything you need to your door. Okay? It was gonna bring you everything that you need to your door when you travel. It should be. That's how it should be. Okay.
All right, guys. This is the finished cut. As you can see, when you're traveling and you're staying for more than 2 weeks, you need that fresh cut. In Cartagena, we got Willie. He did my beard for me.
The homie Willie
did my hairline, all of that. So use this app to book your barber in Cartagena.
The homie Willie. I mean, I got my own content videos to put together. Oh, Gans, check it out. Look. Is Gans still around? Check it out. They over here. Check it out. I saw this one day. This one I knew I was in the right place. I was in Cartagena and I walk out the Gringo Hotel and I see this. Look at that. Look at that on the back of the Colombiana. The Yankees, the Staten Island Yankees. You can't see it, but he's been to Staten Island. This is the Staten Island Yankees. If you don't know, Staten Island has its own baseball team. I saw that one day. I said, I'm in the right place, man. I fuck with Cartagena. You know, I fuck with Cartagena. So, yeah, man. You know, these guys, man, you know, you'll see Checks and Effects. I think Flyboy Way or Checks and Effects. I think it's Flyboy Way. They over there trying to claim my city. Trying to claim my city. I got there first, though. April 14, 2023. April 14, 2023. I got there first. Barranquilla. Barranquilla is my city. Still got the pop collar polo. So I've been doing the pop collar polo. This is our first year in business, baby. This is our first year in business. You know? I made it. It's been about a year now. It's been about a year now, baby. You know? It's been about a year now. So, you know, these guys, man, listen here, man. These guys will lie on your name. That's all they can do is lie on my name. I'm not starting my traveling journey. I've been traveling for like four or 5 years now. About 4 years. 4 years. My top 5 countries. I definitely would go back to Czech Republic. I like Czech. I like Thailand. I like Colombia. The countries I haven't been to yet that I want to go to Australia, and I want to go to Ghana. So Australia and Ghana are like on my hit list. But my top country would probably be Czech Republic. I love Czech. I was going to stay there. I love Czech Republic. I was going to stay there. That was my country. If I was going to stay somewhere, it'd be in Czech Republic. I love that country. Prague. That's Prague. I love that country. So it's probably booming right now. It's probably stupid out there right now. You know, so. And I mean, you know, I'm just out here living life, you know. I'm just out here living life. I'm just out here living life, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like this, you know. Anyway, so that's why they won't let you date, you know, a foreign woman, man. That's all it is, you know. Consistency, congruency, stuff like that, you know. And the wardrobe, having the right wardrobe can really, really help you. If you have your wardrobe together, that can really, really help you. That's really all you need is your wardrobe together. You know, really all you need is your wardrobe together. I showed you guys all of these already. See, man, here I go. Here I go. Here I go. You see, here I go. You know, it's always you see one thing with me and the women is you'll see a lot of outside action. Here I go again, pop collar polo. That's my wifey. That's my wifey, Kira. You see, one of the things you'll see with me is the polo and a lot of outside action. You never see me in the bedroom or all that stuff because those girls don't want to be with you. Those girls don't want to be with you. They don't even want to be seen with you. They don't even want to be seen with you. That's why they open the door a little bit and they slide out. They don't even want nobody to be. They don't even want to be seen with you. See what I'm saying? You'll see me having a lot of interaction with women outside of that, outside of the bedroom and stuff like that. Okay? You'll see a lot of interaction outside of the bedroom. Because women wanna be with me. You know, women want to be with me. You know what I'm saying? Women want to be with me. This is her. This is her too. She gangster. This is her too. She gangster. She gangster. That's my baby. That's my baby. So anyway, women want to be with me, man. Women don't want to be with these guys because they skinny. They know these ninjas are stupid. They know them ninjas are stupid. They don't want to be with y'all. They don't want to be with y'all. They just don't want to be with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me go on and get out of here. But yeah, man, that's all I got for today. That I hope that helps. I hope that answers your questions. I'm tired now. I gotta take a nap. But like I said, the best thing for you to do, get your wardrobe game up. You know what I'm saying? Get your wardrobe game up. Don't get your wardrobe game up, and you get a better chance at dating a foreign woman. You really get a better chance at dating a foreign woman that way. You really get a better chance at dating a foreign woman if you get your wardrobe game up. Like, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. See, I'm trying to show you the outfit. Let me give you an example. Okay, see this outfit I got on, all custom. The shirt, silk pants, the J's, okay? All custom. Right down to the J's, right? All custom. Okay? Going to what's that? What was that club? Play? What's the club in Barranquilla? Play? Play club? Play night club? What's the club in Barranquilla called? I can't remember what the club in Barranquilla is called. Play? I forgot what the club in Barranquilla is called, man. think it's called Play. I want to say it's called Play. About to go out to play. Okay, here we go. Look, I mean, bro, I could do this. Look, I got so many apartments. I got so many apartments. I live with my mama though. Like, I can do this all day. Look at me, hey, look at 2023. I can do this all day. But they say I live with my mama though, but I can do this all day. Got so many apartment videos, it's crazy. See, that's the biggest lie. I think I need to attack that lie. I got to get all my apartment videos together with timestamps to show that lie that they're telling about me. I think I'm gonna do. I need to attack that lie that they're telling about me living with my mother. This is what I'm talking about. They don't know anything, bro. They're stupid and they're liars, and they don't know anything. They're just making up stuff so they can try to come up to my level, but they can't. They can't come up to my level. It's crazy, They're trying to, but they can't come up to my level. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I could do this all day. I could do this all day. I could show you apartment after apartment after that I lived in when I'm overseas. This is May 15th, 2023. I can show you this over and over and over again. Just being lied on, I don't understand. They lying on me. trying to keep up, and they can't. They can't keep up, you know? They can't keep up with me, man. They can't keep up with me, man. This is some Aruba footage. Like, where do you mother at in any of the videos?
Get up here, let's go. What the fuck though? Better not though. 5, 4, 3, 2, I am go.
I'm saying, really, like that's in Aruba. I'm looking for y'all. Was y'all in Aruba? I'm looking for y'all. Where was y'all at? Where was y'all at? Y'all was in Aruba? Where was y'all at? I'm looking for y'all. But I was living with my mama then. I think you niggas live with your mama. That's what I think. I think you niggas live with your mama. And you're trying to pass it off on me. I ain't living with my mama. I'm taking flights. I don't know about living with my mama. I don't know about living with my mama, nigga. Stop asking me. I don't know. I'm taking flights, nigga. I'm taking flights with your favorite YouTuber. I'm taking flights with your favorite YouTuber. I don't know about living with my mama, nigga. So stop asking me. Stop asking me. I'm taking flights with your favorite YouTuber. I'm taking flights with your favorite YouTuber. I'm in videos with 100,000 views, man. I'm in one video. I'm in several videos. All of them got 100,000 views, man. Listen, man. I'm the most famous man on the internet without a YouTube channel. Come on, man. Come on, man. Fuck with me, man. Fuck with me, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I live with my mother. Like, this shit crazy. This shit crazy. I must be doing hella well. I must be doing hella well then. I just really don't know what you're talking about. I don't really know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I go to a country, I stay there for months till I can't stay there no more. Then I go to another country, and then I come back to that country. Okay? Understand the facts. I go to a country, I stay there for a long time, I leave, and I go to another country. And then I come back to that country. I don't know, man. Let me get out of here, though. This shit crazy. Never enough time in the day. But it's been real. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I gotta go over to the other channel and do some more content. But yeah, man, they just be lying on me. I gotta start putting these videos together. I gotta work on putting these videos together today. I just gotta do a mashup. I just gotta put some stuff together for you guys and do a mashup. That's all. That's all. See these niggas lying on my name. It's sad. Trying hard. Trying hard. These niggas is trying hard. You can't keep up with me, nigga. You niggas can't keep up with me. Where's this from? See, I got footage everywhere. I got footage all over the place, man. Oh, that's back home. Okay. That's at the crib. Yeah, I got footage everywhere, man. Everywhere I got footage, B. All right. Anyway, let me get on out of here, guys. So, like I said, you want the solution to dating a foreign woman? It's coming and talking to me and ordering some clothes. That's the solution. Come and talk to me and order these clothes. That's the solution. That's how I can help you. Okay? That's the only way you're going to get out of this predicament that you're in. Otherwise, I don't know what else to tell you. All right, but it's been fun. I'll be back. I'll be over here in the Travel Wolf soon. I'll be on the next channel on the Travel Wolf. And hold on a minute. Let me see. What's this? What's this video? Oh, yeah, shit. And this is in, yeah. Yeah, and this is in Pattaya. Come on, man. Ain't nobody gonna make it this far, but this is in Pattaya. Ain't nobody gonna make it this far, but here goes my first condo in Pattaya. I don't think nobody gonna make it this far, but here goes my first condo in Pattaya. This is my first condo in Pattaya. Ozzy is a broke dude that lives his life through travel YouTubers. Ozzy, get a job, bro. Salute Wolf. He's a lame. He a moderator. This is my first condo in Thailand. So I mean, I don't know, man. Look at the date, November 2nd, 2023. Just around the corner. I'm in Thailand, man. It's my condo, man. I got to Thailand October 26th. This was my first condo. I moved in here because there was a girl on Instagram that was staying here, and I wanted to be close to her, and I wanted to run into her, and I did, and I fucked her right there on that couch. I got so many stories, man. Even if, man, listen, this condo and me, woo, this condo and me got a lot of stories, man. This condo and me got a lot of stories, man. But I live with my mother though, right? That's what these niggas is. That's the lie. It ain't even a rumor. It's a lie that these niggas is saying about me because they know I'm better than them. They don't have nothing else to say about me. I could say stuff about them all day because they not it, but they don't got anything to say about me. So they're making up lies for you guys. So from November 23rd, so from October 26th to May, I was in Thailand. So how was I living with my mother if I was in Thailand that whole time? If I was in Thailand for 6 months. I just came from Thailand. How was I living with my mother? You see the lies? You see the lies? I'm just saying, don't listen to these guys, man. This is a perfect example of how they lie, okay? And they ain't got no way that they can explain anything, and they don't know anything, and they just want they don't want you to come over here, and they don't want you to grow and develop. You know, they trying to keep you docile and stupid. All right, that's what they trying to do. They trying to keep you docile and stupid. Just keep that in mind. All right. So I'm about to get out of here, guys. I'm gonna dip. I'm sorry, but nobody's doing that either. Ain't nobody stacking no money, man. I wish I was. That's part of the reason why I'm not out all the way yet, but that's okay. Waiting on some things to come through. But that ain't even what it is. I'm still in Hawaii, and Hawaii's expensive. Like Hawaii's expensive, so that ain't gonna happen. You guys try to rationalize shit. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Listen, I'm about to get up out of here. I ain't answering no questions. I'm about to get up out of here. Watch the other videos, man. There's probably another video somewhere. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go over here to the Travel Wolf, and I'll be back. Peace. I'll be on the Travel Wolf channel in about an hour. So if you want to see the next video, I'll be over there. All right. Peace. Oh, boy.